different walking out here than walking on the NordicTrack incline trainers. But I like to mix it around, and this is really important if I want to reach my goal of losing about 25-30 pounds. Okay, so instead of being on my NordicTrack at a whatever percent incline, I figured I'd try these steps. Let's do it. Nothing like real steps, but if you're inside the NordicTrack Incline Trainer series. How did you get up here so fast? The NordicTrack Incline Trainer series will mimic this as best as possible. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna finish my steps and then go and then come right back down. Ooh-wee, my shins are hurting me. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Move it, move it. So here I am, trying to get my steps, walking along a path. I figured instead of being on the NordicTrack X22i that I would be out here and try to get my 10,000 steps. Oh, look who we have here. My lovely wife. Hola, mi amor. Anyway, the next time you see me, I'll be on my treadmill. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm not really sure when all of you are watching this, but this is just a short video on another app that I think is essential to have on your NordicTrack X22i. I'm going to try to keep the camera as steady as possible, but as you can see, I figure if I'm going to make a video, I just want to exercise. And eventually, maybe after I lose 25-30 pounds, I can just stand here and do the exercise. But why not make the video if I can keep this semi-stable? And I probably need to buy one of those, I forgot what those accessories are those accessories that you put your camera or your phone in, and it's like a gimbal or I don't know. Put it down in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. And it stabilizes your phone, your camera. Anyway, what are we doing today? We're going to install an alternate to the web browser that you currently have on here. Okay, so first things first, as always, the 10-tap technique. Yes, that's right. We gave it a new name. It's called T-Cubed. We're going to do T-Cubed, which stands for 10-tap technique. And that will allow us to get into privileged mode. Okay? Give me a second to catch my breath. Okay, well, I had second thoughts. I figured, you know what? I can sacrifice 10 to 15 minutes to try to make an extremely stable video product for you guys, okay? So let me know in the comments below if you think it's better for me to not exercise, because I've had already some people that said, hey, we recommend that you just try to take the video and exercise later. So let's try that, okay? So why are we here again? We're going to install a better web browser than the default one that comes with this. First things first, T-Cubed. What does T-Cubed stand for? It's my new way of saying how to get into privileged mode. It's called the 10-tap technique. 3 T's. Ready? 10-tap technique. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we should see setting privileged mode to true. That tells us that we are now able to get into privileged mode. What is privileged mode? Privileged mode provides us with 3 icons: triangle, circle, and square. And what does that allow us to do? The triangle goes back, the circle brings up to the Android desktop. This is what you'll see. And then the square shows us anything that's running in the background. Right now, just iFit is running in the background. So if I click on that, hopefully iFit comes back. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to swipe up, hit the circle to get to the Android desktop. We're going to hit this circle with the 6 dots in it, and you will see something different than this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I have a picture of a default desktop, so you'll see exactly what you will have. You'll have a browser, you'll have a camera. Yes, there's a camera here. Hi. And it does record. You can record video from it. You can record, you can take pictures. Let's take a picture. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. All right. Let's swipe back. Remember, that's back. You'll also have a clock. You'll have downloads. You'll have a gallery. You'll have iFit. You'll have iFit admin. You'll have settings, okay? And again, I'll see if I can find a desktop where that's all I had. What are we doing today? We're going to replace this browser. This browser is an old browser. I don't even know what version it is. Let's see. Settings, maybe? It's so old. I don't even know. But a lot of times when you go somewhere, it says you can't use this browser. It's probably not even supported anymore. But that's what comes with this. Now, if you have an X22i or you have a newer incline trainer that comes with a newer version of Android, you might have a newer web browser. But I was like giving props to what I have. I have the X22i incline trainer. I've had it for 2 years. I bought it back in 2018, and I've been one of the lucky ones. I believe that it's a good product. Somehow we're getting a lot of negative reviews from a lot of people, and I just think that the negative reviews are the ones that show. You don't really have people putting positive reviews out there. I, for one, am positive about this, and I'll say it on this channel, but I haven't posted it anywhere. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to install a new browser. How do we do that? Well, we're going to use the old browser. And let's go ahead and use, today we're going to use APK Mirror. APK Mirror. Search. There it is. APK Mirror is one of those sites that provides us with all the software that we need for Android. It's similar to APK Pure. There's other places. I think Amazon has one, an Amazon app store. I'm going to look at that in a future video. But we can't, we don't have access to Google Play here. We just don't. It doesn't work. That's another task that I need to look at for the future. So we're going to look for Chrome. And if you notice, there's a whole bunch of Chrome variants. Chrome Canary. I mean, how do you know what to pick here? You just don't. Sometimes if you hit on apps, that sometimes breaks it down a little bit better. So if you notice, that's a little bit better. It says here Chrome Cool TV and Chrome Beta. So I would go with this, the Chrome Beta. Let's go ahead and get some information on it. Doesn't really give us much. Let's click on it. Let's see what it does for us. Chrome Beta. If we scroll down here, it might tell us some information. It doesn't. What I want to know is what version of Android is this for? It doesn't tell us. What's new? Nope. Gives us all variants. Now, here's the thing. When we download Chrome, we want to make sure that we're downloading for this architecture, at least for the X32i. I'm sorry, for the X22i. I'm sure that the X32i, this will work as well, but oops, I think I just clicked on that by accident. Oh, yep, I did. Let's go ahead and go back. How do we go back? Remember? Triangle. All right. So, as you can see, minimum version, that's what we're looking for. If you have an Android 7.0 or better, which the X22i's I believe come with 7.1 something, then you would be downloading this one. Okay, but I have Android 5.1.1, so I'm going to be downloading this one. I mean, I could download that one. That's 107. See, it's got a 42 there, but that's only because it's version that. So I'm going to go with the version for Android 5.0. And here's the one I'm going to download. Okay, one more time. How did I get here? Just in case. I know you can rewind it, but let's go through it again. Browser. Search for APK Mirror. It's already here in my cache. Go to APK Mirror. How am I doing holding the camera? Search. We're going to search for Chrome. You can say Google Chrome if you want, whatever you think is best. It's going to provide us with multiple options, so many that you really don't know what you're getting. I mean, you could probably go through here and check, but I just go to apps. Apps will break it down a little bit further. And I'm going to go not with that one, not that. You can, and that's a beta. So why am I going with a beta versus one that's established? Because how often do I really use a browser on here? I might as well have the best. We're going to say all variants. And over here, depending on what Android version you have, if you're the X22i, you'll probably use this one. But I'm going to use that one. How do you know what version you have? Really quick. Well, let's download this one because I know this is the one I want. So click it. And it says here all APKs for this variant. So we can have a bundle. These are all bundles, but I don't want a bundle. A bundle means I have to have the APK Mirror application on here to install it. I don't want to do that. For right now, I just want an APK. If I really truly wanted this later version, I would go with that. But you know what? This one was in April of this year. That's more than enough for me because the one I have currently on here is over 2 years old. So if you have the APK Mirror installed, which that's for another video, then you can get these bundles because an APK Mirror handles all the hard work and installs it for you. But I just like this one, so we'll go with that one. And again, you guys would pick the one based on your Android version. It tells you right here, once again, minimum and maximum. The target is Android 10, but that's nice. I don't have that one. And here's where we download it. I believe your download is starting and starting download. Okay. So let's get out of here. Hit the circle. Go back to your desktop. How can you tell what version of Android? If you're here, you can do it right from settings. You can go to settings and you can go to about tablet. And right there, it tells you your Android version, 5.1.1, okay? And if you hit it several times and you do have 5.1.1, here's an Easter egg, watch this. It brings this up. Be careful because if you hit it too many times, then you hit it again, you might get out of privileged mode. If you click on that, you get Lollipop. Why? Because Android 5.1.1 is the Lollipop. You know, Android names all of their versions with letters until they hit Android 10, and now it's numbers. I'm not sure which your favorite is, but if you hold it, you get this Flappy Bird game, which I'm terrible at. I think my record is 2. I'm going to do one of them just to see. Like, it's just... See, I'm terrible at this. You can even use the word suck. I suck at this. It's just because it's a delayed reaction. It's not the greatest interface. One more time. I always tell myself 3 times. 3 times is the charm. And you're a captive audience. So wish me luck. Okay, that's it. Oh, you know what? It's daytime. One last time, I promise. Here goes. Maybe you'll have better luck. Anyway, so that's your version, Android 5.1.1. That's why I downloaded the one for Android 5.1. Okay, so once you finish downloading, you'll go here to downloads. And there's your Chrome APK. Click it. You'll get this here. Hey, do you want to install this application? You can read through this if you want. It's your typical one. And then you start installing. Now, if yours doesn't install, if it says, hey, I don't recognize this, this is an unknown source, then there was one thing that I forgot to show you. We'll let this finish installing. Be right back. All right, it's done. Just hit on done. Swipe up, get back to the desktop. There was one thing I forgot to show you. Before you do the install, you should go into settings and you should go into security. And just to make sure that it says your unknown sources, make sure that unknown sources is enabled, okay? Because if not, you'll get an error message. And then you might be able to enable it right from there. All right, let's see if I've got Chrome. Hey, look at that. I've got Chrome Beta. It's even better. Let's try it out. Welcome to Chrome. Yep. Accept. And look at that. Here's your Chrome. All right, let's see something. Let's see if it works, I think. Look at that. iFit gives you interactive personal training. And this might work better than the default web browser here, okay? So here, as you can see. Now, one thing you want to do is, let's go ahead and close this out. If you are using Chrome, let's go back. I would say go ahead and sign in so it gives you a personalized session. And I do believe, where is the sign in? Accounts? Let's see, yep, right there. So you saw what I did? Let's do that one more time. I'm in Chrome. I hit the three dots up here. I go down to settings. Over here it says sync and Google services, and it says to sign in. So I'm going to sign in. See if it allows me to. I signed in last time. Now okay, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, once again, I save you the anguish and the time. I won't say how much time it took me to figure that out. I don't want to appear ignorant. Anyway, so how do you sign into Chrome? Obviously, it's not hitting the three dots and then go into settings and then go into sync and Google services, because this just doesn't work. Remember, this version of Android doesn't have all of the Google services. So I'm going to go back. Once you get here, and let me make sure that's where you're at. So if I come here, you hit Google Chrome. Oh, what the heck? What you do is in here, you type in how, that's simple, to sign into, Google Chrome. All right, and you'll get this web page that comes up, how to sign into Google Chrome. And there it is right here. But the main thing that you're looking for is that. You see that little icon? It's a people icon. You're going to click on that people icon. And when you click on that people icon, look at that. And then you just type in your email, and that's how you sign on. Give me a second. And here we are. And you probably recognize that ugly mug from my YouTube account. And that's how you log in. Now, I did notice this beta version was acting a little weird, when I was trying to type something. Here's a perfect example. Let's wipe out this. When you try to type something, let's say I'm typing test, T-E-S-T, no problem, test. But watch what happens when I try to go to numbers. See how the numbers don't show? That's interesting. I mean, they are typing numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, see? But this doesn't display, which is, maybe that's why it's a beta. So then you would have to hit it again, and then to get the letters. But I don't know if I like that. If you like that, that's fine. I don't. And if you hit that for capitals, it's supposed to display capitals. It doesn't. but as you can see, it is the very first one is a capital. So I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to figure this out, and whether or not the beta is good enough for me or not. You could test it on yours. If yours is running a version 7 Android, yours might work better. But that's one of the risks that you take when you load a beta. So I'm not going to remove this because I want you to see, and then if you prefer this one, you can, because you'll have a later version. But for me, it's just as good to go down a version or two and then use that one. So be right back. So for sure, I'm going to be deleting this beta, uninstalling it, because it hung my system afterwards. So let's go ahead and do this. How's how you uninstall? You hold it, and then you bring it to the uninstall. Let's uninstall it. Say yes. Now, once again, do I have to show you this? No, I can actually go through and edit that out and just go with a earlier version. But I think it's important that you see the troubleshooting steps and how I go about doing some of these installs so that you can go out and venture on your own. You don't have to wait for the next great video to come out from Nelson. You can just go ahead and play around a little bit yourself. Just word of caution, be careful what you're doing. All right, so now that we know that that beta version, at least from my perspective, doesn't work great, I'll go to my other site. Instead of APK Mirror, let's go ahead and close that out. Oops, sorry. And let's go to APK Pure. It's another one I like using. APK Pure. Here we go. Sometimes APK Pure is better than APK Mirror. You'll get some gobbledygook, not a problem. It's a little bit of a different interface. Again, you may already have APK Pure installed. And we're going to say Google Chrome. And you see how this is a little bit neater. It's a little bit cleaner. It's right here. I don't want Google. I don't want Chrome beta. I don't want any developer. I just want Google Chrome, fast and secure. I was gonna say fast and furious. And if you scroll down, it tells you right here, it's for Android 5.0. That's great. There's an X APK, which I don't want because I would need the APK Pure version application to install that. It's fine by you if you want to try it, but look, it's right there just in the APK format, and it's the same version, 138. So see, this actually breaks it down for you, which is pretty cool. Click on that. There should be two variants, the x86 and the ARM EABI version 7A. We're always looking for that. I'm going to later on in the video, I'll put something at the end to explain what the difference is between these versions, okay? And if you don't see it there, it's because I either forgot, and it'll be put it in the comment. As a matter of fact, I don't want to make this video any longer than I have to. I will make a video later on why you have to pick that one. It's because of the version of Android that we're running, okay? And look, it's good all the way back to 4.4. So we're going to click on that. And once again, it requires at least 4.4. It said download. Now, is this the latest version? I don't know, but I want something that's going to work. Starting to download. When you see that, just swipe up, hit that, go back into your desktop and go into downloads. If you're lucky, you'll catch it while downloading. Look at that, in progress, 45. It should be pretty fast, even though the NordicTrack incline trainers run on 2.4 gigahertz wireless band. It's good enough. There's Google Chrome, fast and furious, fast and secure. We'll just say fast and furious. Next, install, and be right back. It's installed. I'll come down here, hit done. Swipe up. There's Chrome. No beta, nothing. We can go in there. Welcome. Accept and continue. And let's see if the typing works this time. A, B, C, A, B, D. Perfect. If I hit the number, and there it is. See the numbers come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. If I hit up, I can hit the letter D capitalized. So this is a much better version. Okay. Now, I still haven't answered the question. Someone, one of my subscribers asked me, how do I log in here? So let's try that. Ready? Let's come up here. Go to settings. Let's try this again. Sign in. And as you see, that doesn't work. So we're going to back out, and we're going to search in there how to log into Google Chrome. Be right back. And here we are back. And as you can see, it gives you the steps. We're going to find the people icon. We're going to click it. It's going to bring us to a login screen where you're going to be logging in with your email. So if you've set up two-factor authentication, you might have to go to your phone to say, yes, that's really me logging in. That might be one extra step. But as you can see, there's my ugly mug, and that's how you log in to Google Chrome. And that's for one of my subscribers that had asked. And then from here on in, you can do anything you want. You have Google Chrome. I think, oh, sorry, it's still waiting. I think that it's more stable than this one. So that's an extra option for you. All right. If you like what you saw, even though I fumbled a little bit, but that's the purpose of my videos. I don't want to provide you with awesome, perfectly edited videos. That doesn't do anything for you. I'd rather you see me fumble through this. It might take a little longer, and you can always fast forward. You can always put me on double time or 1.5 time, and you should still be able to understand me. But the main reason I put these out is for your education, not just so you'll have extra tips and tricks and some cool hacking, because yeah, that's what we all want, but also so you can utilize your X22i, your X32i, your X11i, whatever machine you have, it maybe an S22i, maybe I've got some Peloton users that are here that have snuck on and are watching. You're welcome. All I ask is that you subscribe, comment, and hit the like button, which helps me. I know there's a bunch of algorithms that YouTube uses, and if you would like to see my videos when you do a search, the more you hit the like button and subscribe, the more my videos will show on the YouTube pages. Okay, and that's it for now. Swipe up. Actually hit the square. Let's see if now I might be able to start my iFit. Remember, when you go back to iFit, you're not using iFit admin, you're using iFit. You're right back. And here we go. iFit starting. I really do wish that they optimize their software to like go like that quick. And I'm curious to know what type of media they have inside. I'm assuming it's flash media. There's no way they would put a mechanical drive in there. I would hope not. It would. I don't hear any sounds of mechanical drives. I wish it was just a little faster. All right. Well, again, comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy your workouts on your X32i, your X22i, your S22i, on your Peloton, whatever it is, your tread, whatever it is that you're working on or that you're exercising on. Actually, I'm getting ready to do I think I'm going to do this videos here because I actually want to run. I'm going to do this video. Yep. Let's do it. VO2 max interval. Let's see what I can do today. You all have a good one. Stay safe. And see you next time. If I do have any extra content or tips, it'll come in right after this. But I do want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Definitely say thank you to my donors. You'll see their names popping up right here because without those guys, I couldn't keep doing this. As a matter of fact, I want to specifically say thank you to my donors because I was able to subscribe to an annual service that will allow my channel to score better in the YouTube algorithms. So really, thank you very much. Okay? See you guys later. Oh, sorry. All right, let's do it. VO2 max. Yep. Playa Flamingo VO2 max interval run, Costa Rica with Ana Maria Ramirez. Of course, you accept. Anyway, you guys take care. And we will see you next video. Okay?
Welcome to Costa Rica. I'm your IP trainer.
I'll leave this to play for a little bit so you could see, get a little teaser of this series.
We are about to start our first workout together in this beautiful beach called Flamingo. It's our first workout of our whole cardio hit series. So follow me.
Whoa, I'm gonna have to put this down. See you guys later. I wanted to show you this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just need you to go a little bit up on that pace.
Whoa, 3-5. I wanted to show you this. I went ahead and filtered this
You have a 5-minute drop.
for age group. I said 60 plus, and then I said show leadership. So this really is pretty cool motivation, because what happens is it shows you how you rate against others your age. I think that's really cool. I like that. NordicTrack, good job. Okay, let me stop talking and videotaping because this is going to be a hard workout for me.